So right now there's somebody smacking the wall behind my shower stall and deliberately burning and propagating sickening and overpowering amounts of cigar smoke and marijuana smoke from behind the wall of that shower. So whoever the psycho is who likes to sit in the bathroom and around the premises of this bathroom in the unit behind this wall, which is unit 78, that is being permanently kept vacant and empty by the Greenville Group for purposes of allowing a lot of mentally disturbed, violent, aggressive, psycho, sex offender trash to access that unit and then become disruptive. This person is now deliberately, once again, smacking things against the back of that shower stall and deliberately burning and propagating sickening amounts of smoke. And it's mostly marijuana, but sometimes cigar smoke, to let me know that they're just a few feet away. And then the result is that I can't breathe, my voice becomes raspy, and I'm super sensitive to smoke. So as soon as I start breathing it in, it makes my voice raspy, and I'm the one who sounds like a smoker. It is right around 9:10 a.m. on Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025, and Jasmine Irizarry, the Greenville Group's paid career criminal, career fixer, and professional harasser, as several people have told me that she is once again doxing her presence behind the wall of this bathroom, which is a vacant, unrented bathroom of 78, where Mr. Alissayev, the property manager, verifiably housed Jasmine Irizarry, a known sex offender and psychopath, between 2013 and 2022. And Mr. Oleg Alissayev has bragged that Ms. Irizarry is such a talented hacker. She can get into anything. She can take care of any problem. And other staffers at the Greenville Group have referred to Jasmine Irizarry as their surveillance expert. Irizarry herself has made written comments on my social media pages, admitting to the fact that she's getting paid to engage in the same exact set of very technologically advanced forms of harassment that are surveillance-based in this bathroom now, as she was doing so 11 years ago. So I just left a voicemail for the Greenville Group 5 minutes ago, 9:08 or something like that, because as I was trying to quietly use the facilities in this bathroom over the last 15 minutes, somebody who is obviously getting paid to engage in this type of surveillance-based aggressive harassment once again started engaging in this aggressive surveillance-based harassment that is identical to the same type of surveillance-based aggressive harassment that Jasmine Irizarry has been doing for 11 years from behind this wall. She is an obsessive, mentally disturbed sex offender who tries to perv and creep all over other women. I'm not sure what her deal is with other women. I'm not going to go there. She targets other women, has issues with other women. She's a psychopath, so obviously she's got some kind of need to eliminate the competition or take down the competition as she sees it. But I can't use this bathroom. So, you know, when you pay money out of pocket for a private, safe, and functional living space and your landlord refuses to provide you with that, because this is the fourth voicemail I've had to leave for the Greenville Group in the last 36 hours regarding some very aggressive, surveillance-based, disruptive, aggressive acts and activities against the back of this wall right here, and now against the back of this wall right here, from Jasmine Irizarry, who is obviously being permitted by the Greenville Group to access the vacant, unused premises of the bathroom behind this wall, then I have the right to get my money back. I pay money out of pocket to have a safe, private, functional bathroom, and the Greenville Group are failing to provide that, and they're refusing to provide that. Therefore, I can go to court and ask for my money back. And that is exactly what the law of Massachusetts permits tenants to do when their landlords refuse to respond to multiple notices of bad conditions, including harassment, unsafe conditions, illegal circumstances such as the use of surveillance devices in someone's living space, such as permitting violent, aggressive, criminally insane tenants to harass and target other tenants, as the Greenville Group have been permitting Jasmine Irizarry and other psychos like Charles Thomas and Jason DaCosta to engage in towards my person. Michael Collins, also, he's a psycho creep who was at the store the other day, perving and creeping in the back of the store for no reason. I don't even think he purchased a single item when he was in the store the other day, and I have him on video coming within 15 feet of where I was standing in the back corner of the store, hiding away from him. Michael Collins is a sex offender, even though Oleg Alissayev keeps saying that he's not. When you behave like a sex offender and you live your life like a psycho sex offender, you're a sex offender. It doesn't matter if there's a piece of paper verifying that or not. I'm assuming Michael Collins is being housed in this building complex because he has some sort of wacko sex offender mental health issues, like all the psycho trash that have been crammed in large numbers in this building over the last few years by the Greenville Group are. I'm not. I've lived here since 2011, and the management of this building was different in 2011 than it is now. Normal people lived here when I first moved in, and there were a number of graduate students, nursing students, professionals. There were some nurses living here, taxi drivers, people who actually had jobs. Now it's a bunch of wanking, perving, creeping psycho trash who are being permitted by the Greenville Group to continually access units that the Greenville Group are refusing to rent out because they're using this building as a money laundering front, and they keep large units with their own bathrooms empty, such as Unit 78 behind this wall. Why is a unit with its own bathroom being kept permanently vacant by a legitimate landlord property managing company? Well, because the Greenville Group is not a legitimate property owning management company. They are a criminal, basically a transnational criminal group that use buildings as money laundering operations. And that's what I keep experiencing. So again, I just left a voicemail for the Greenville Group, letting them know for the fourth time in 36 hours that each time I try to use quietly the facilities in this bathroom, the psycho pig, sex offender reject, Jasmine Irizarry, who is their surveillance expert, according to multiple staffers at the Greenville Group, is using surveillance devices somewhere in this bathroom to engage in the use of streaming services to her and other sex offenders in this building. And they then become violent at the exact moment behind this wall when I try to use a toilet or then when I try to take a shower. It is also noteworthy that Jasmine Irizarry started using a directed energy device to electronically assault me while I was sitting on this toilet 10 minutes ago. And that is a trademark move by that sex offender psycho pig. She herself has bragged that she's getting paid a lot of money to use a directed energy device based on surveillance footage of what she can see and hear me doing in the privacy of this bathroom. And I have the written comments saved on screenshots. So this isn't some form of weird paranoia. Directed energy devices are lasers that emit EMFs instead of light. So it's a very simple tool. And apparently anybody who has access to the dark web or to nefarious groups can purchase a directed energy device and then use it as needed on tenants and other residents that they don't like.